First of all, index numbers are widely used in almost every field to measure the effect of change in prices, quantity, consumption, index number of import, exports, industrial, production, or many other business activities. It is the statistical measure that helps in finding out the percentage change in the values of different variables, such as the price of different goods, production of different goods, etc. The percentage change is determined by taking a base year as a reference. This base year is a year of comparison. When the investigator studies different goods simultaneously, then the percentage change is considered the average for all the goods. So according to the scientist Spiegel, an index number is a statistical measure designed to show changes in a variable or group of related variables with respect to time, geographic location or other characteristic. According to scientists Croxton and Cowden, index number are devices for measuring difference in the magnitude of a group of related variables. Next is importance of index number. Index number are mostly commonly used in study of economics, status of particular region as mentioned in the index number define the level of variable related to the level in a particular period of time span. So these index numbers serve as a measure to study the change in effect of all the factors that cannot be measured or estimated on a direct basis. Thus, index number occupy an important place due to their efficacy in measuring the extent of economic changes across a stipulated period. It helps to study such changes effects due to factors that cannot be directly measured. So that's why it is used in the field, every field, to measure the effect of change in prices, quantity, consumption, import, export, industrial production, or many other business activities. Next is features of index number. It is a special category of average for measuring relative changes in such instances where absolute measurement cannot be undertaken. It only shows the tentative changes in factors that may not be directly measured. It gives a general idea of the relative changes. The method of index number measure alters from one variable to another related variable. It helps in the comparison of the levels of a phenomenon concerning a specific date to that of the previous date. It is representative of a special case of averages, especially for a weighted average. Index number have universal utility. It is used to ascertain the changes in price, can also be used for industrial and agricultural production. There are various types of index number that have particular usage. We will study the types of index number to know the same. In this section, first is a value index. A value index number is formed from the ratio of the aggregative value for a particular period with that of aggregative value that is found in the base period. It means it is utilized for inventories, sales, foreign trade, among others. Quantity index number, it is used to measure changes in the volume or quantity of goods that are produced, consumed and sold within a stipulated period. It shows the relative changes across a period for particular quantity of goods. Index of industrial production is an example of quantity index. Price index number is used to measure how price alters across a period. It will indicate the relative value and not the absolute value. The consumer price index and wholesale price index are major example of price index. Next is uses of index number. It helps in measuring change in the standard of living as well as the price level. Next is weight rate regulation is consistent with the changes in the price level. With the determination of price level, wage rates may be revised. Government policies are framed with the help of index number, and economic policies also based on the index number. It gives a pointer for the international comparison concerning different economic variables, for instance, living standard between two countries. Next is advantages of index number. It adjusts primary data at varying the cost, which is useful for deflating, facilitate the transformation from nominal wage to real wage. Index number find extensive usage in economics and helps in formulating the policies. Such finding helps with the establishment of researchers also as well. It helps in the case of trends such as drawing outcomes for irregular forces and cyclic forces. It can be leveraged in case of future development of activities in the economic sphere. This time series analysis is utilized for the determination of trends and cyclical developments. It is useful in measuring the changes that take place in the standard of living in different countries over an established period. Next are the limitations of index number. There are chances for errors given that index number comes in a result of samples. These samples are put together after deliberation, which creates chances for errors. It can also find in weights or base period, etc. Next is it is always calculated based on items that are selected may not be exactly in trend, which in turn creates an inaccurate analysis. Multiple methods can be used to formulate index number. Due to the multiplicity of methods, outcomes may bring forward a different set of values. This index numbers show the approximate indications of the relative changes that occur. That changes in variables that are compared over a prolonged time may fall short on reliability. So these are the limitations of index number. And the last limitation is the selection of representative commodities may be skewed, since these commodities are based on the samples. Now this is the flow chart of types of index number. There are two types of index numbers. One is the unweighted and weighted. Simple weighted. In unweighted, simple aggregative and simple average of relative, and in weighted, weighted aggregative and weighted average of relative. In weighted aggregative, there are 6 methods: Lasprey, Pastre, Dorbish and Bowles, Fishers, Marshall, Edgeworth, Kelly's method. Sometimes we need to find price index number, so it is denoted by P01, and sometimes quantity index number, it is denoted by Q01. Now the first is simple index number. It is constructed when all the items like food, clothing, transport and housing, etc. are given equal importance. This is the price index number. Summation of P1 upon summation of P0 into 100, where P01 is equal to price index number. P1 is the total of the current year price of various commodities, and P0 is the total of the base year price of various commodities. So P1 is the current year and P0 is the base year price. Next is quantity index number. It is denoted by Q01. Same formula, but only replacement is Q price replaced by Q, that means quantity. The summation of Q1 upon summation of Q0 into 100, and summation of Q1 is a sum total of current year quantities of all commodities, and Q0 is a sum total of base year quantities of all commodities. Next is the value index number. It is calculated by using the following formula is B01 summation of P1 Q1 upon summation of P0 Q0 into 100, where summation of P1 Q1 is the sum of the total product of the prices and quantities of the current, and summation of P0 Q0 is the sum of the total of the product of the prices and quantity of the base year. 0 represent the base and 1 represent the current year. Next is weighted index number. In this method, it consists of all these methods, that is Lasprey, Spastray, Fishers, Dorbish and Bowles, Marshall, Edgeworth, Wall's method and Kelly's method. So these are methods of constructing weighted index where weightage is given to us. So it involves assigning weights to different items and obtaining weight aggregate of the prices instead of finding a simple aggregate of prices. Next is weighted average of price relative method. Under this method, the base year prices of the commodities are taken as a basis to calculate the price relative for the current year. The calculated price relative are then multiplied by their respective weights of the items. After that, the products determined are added up and divided by the sum of the weights. So this is called the weighted average of price relative method, where the base year price is to be used to calculate the price relative for the current year. Next is difficulties faced in the construction of index number. First is the purpose of index number. Many different types of index numbers are constructed with different objectives. For example, price index, quantity index, consumer price index, wholesale price index and more. So the first important issue is the problem is to define the object for which the index number is to be constructed. Second is the selection of base period. Base period is the period against which the comparison are made, and selection of suitable base period is very crucial step. It should be reasonable length and normal one. That is, it should not be affected by any abnormalities like natural calamities, war, extreme business cycle situations. It should neither be too close nor too far. So base period is period against which the comparisons are made. So this is the difficulty faced in the construction of index number. Next is a selection of commodities. All the items cannot be included in the construction of an index number. Nature and number of items to be included in an index number depends upon the type of index to be constructed. For example, to construct a consumer price index, those commodities should take considered that are generally consumed and the number should be neither too small nor too big. So this is also one of the difficulty faced in the construction of index number. Next is the selection of sources of data. Depending upon the type of index number, the correct source should be selected for data. Like to construct a consumer price index, we need retail prices, and to construct the wholesale price index, we need wholesale prices. Accordingly, the right and reliable source should be selected. Next is a selection of weight. The term weight refers to the relative importance of different items in the construction of index number. All the items do not have the same importance. So it is necessary to adopt some suitable measures to assign the weight. So this is another difficulty faced in the construction of index number. Next is the selection of the appropriate formula. The choice of the formula depends upon the purpose of the available index. There are various formulas for construction of index number like Glaspray, Pastry, Fisher's, Dolbridge, Kelly's. So no single formula is appropriate for all types of index number. So the choice of formula depends upon the purpose of the available data. This is also one of the major difficulty faced in the construction of index number. Next is the precautions to be taken while constructing the index number. First is the price quotation. The first step is to receive a price quotation for the goods that have been chosen. We all know that the sum cost of various goods differs from one location to the next and even from one store to the next within the same market. So it is also necessary to decide if the wholesale or retail pricing is required. So the decision would be based on index number intent use. Next is the selection of an appropriate base year is another precaution in the production of an index number. The base year serves as a point of reference for comparison. A regular year should be used as the basis year. It should be free of anomalies such as wars, earthquake and other natural disaster or natural calamities. The next care to be considered while building the index number is to consider the purpose of the index number. If we don't know the purpose, then there is of no use. When a value index is required, the calculation of a volume index is appropriate. The goods are chosen and their prices are determined with the help of index number. Next is a summary. An index number is a statistical measure designed to measure relative changes in a variable with time, geographical location or other criteria. Next is index number can be calculated for price, quantity, volume, etc. Index number need to be interpreted carefully as there are several methods of calculating the index number. Next is the items to be included and the choice of the base period are important for the calculations. And the last is the index number are indispensable in economic policy making. Thank you.